Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Sky Raider, and this was created by Atari in 1978, and it is a black and white timed vertically scrolling shooter, and it looks really cool for 1978. It has a cool way of the background coming at you and stretching across the screen. It just looks really neat. But this ran on a Motorola M6502 microprocessor, and you use an analog yoke with thumb buttons to fire. And you don't have to worry about anything shooting it at you in this game. It is just timed, and you try to blow up as many ground targets as you can. And you can set in the dip switches the amount of time that you have to get a certain amount of points. And you can change the criteria of the amount of points that you need to get. And there it says bonus for 29,000. You have to reach 29,000 points before the time expires. They just give you basically a free credit and start your score over, which I think is kind of stupid. And then they changed the criteria needed to much higher. And I don't like that. I think that's lame. I think that you should continue your score where you left off on your next credit. But whatever. But I love the way that the screen stretches out as it comes toward you. I thought that was awesome for 1978. And we'll get started. You really want, when you use the flight yoke, pulling back will slow you down big time. Letting it go will make you move at a normal speed. And pushing forward will make the screen come at you fast, and you'll be flying very fast. Those planes are worth the most. You definitely want to try to get those. You can hold the trigger button down and it'll act as rapid fire, and you can have 2 shots at once. But in the dip switches, you can set the time that you have to complete your criteria at 60, 80, 100, or 120 seconds. Really got to have it at 100 seconds at least. And you can set it in the dip switches to score for extended play 18,000, which is low, or 29,000, which is high. The default is 29,000, and I'm not going to reach it with this game. But yeah, you can have rapid fire just by holding down the trigger on the yoke. Yeah, I didn't make the criteria on this game, but I played it again. First, we're going to look at those dip switches in just a second. But, yeah, this was a cool game for its time. Very, very cool. Let's look at the dip switches here. And like I said, you can set the dip switches to 60, 80, 100, or 120 seconds of game time. And your score for extended play, low is 18,000 and high is 29,000. You can set the language to English, French, German, or Spanish. And you can elect to have extended play or elect not to have extended play. But the scoring goes, the towers are 350, the bridge, city, or oil refineries are 450, and the plane is 800 points, so it's definitely a lot more. We're going to play another game with 100 seconds, but it's good to slow down early on. Maybe once you get your criteria, then you can speed up. But again, it's... crap, I missed it. Again, it's really stupid that they don't let you continue your score if you do win the free credit by reaching the point criteria in time. But yeah, the highest you can set the amount of points needed is 29,000. Can't set it higher than that. And you really want to have at least 100 seconds to be able to beat that. And I beat that in this game. See, I've almost got 20,000. I've got 20,000. I still have 37 seconds left. I definitely should get the 29,000 point criteria by this time. But yeah, you can pull the yoke back, and you'll slow down like this. Let go of it, and you'll be a little faster. Push it forward, and you'll be going at really fast speed. It's really hard to hit anything at really fast speed. But yeah, you wanna hit them planes whenever you can, because they're worth the most at 800 points. I remember seeing this in a couple places. I think once was in an arcade, and once there. See, it starts over, puts me back at 100 points, or 100 time units, but they see, I'll speed up here and there just to show you what it looks like when you speed up. But the second place I saw this was in a theater lobby. I went to see Superman 2. That was back in 1980, 81. So it was a little after Sky Raider came out in the arcades. But I remember seeing, reading about it in a book called something like How to Beat Video Games, and it was like 30 different arcade games, How to Beat Them, by Tom Hirschfield, I think it was. And Sky Raider was one of the entries, and it is a very cool game. But yeah, I don't like that when you meet the criteria, they reset your score on your next game, which you just get a free credit, and they raise the criteria up to like 43,000 instead of 29,000. That's bullshit. But yeah, if you've never heard of the book How to Beat the Video Games, which was like 1981 or 82 or something, check it out. It's really pretty cool for classic arcade game fans. So I'll get over 29,000, but they've raised the criteria to 43,000, so your game's gonna end. It's really pretty shitty of them, I think. But that's Sky Raider by Atari in 1978. I am almost to my 900th YouTube video, and I've got something special planned. Well, that was Sky Raider by Atari in 1978, a black and white scrolling shooter. Very cool for its time. Well, this is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching Sky Raider by Atari in 1978, and I will catch you later in the future with another video. Hope you had a good weekend, and enjoy the rest of your week, folks. Take it easy. Bye-bye.